Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my Throwback 30 Project Pan update. So I don't have any empties this time, unfortunately. I am on kind of the products that are going to take me the longest at this point, but I do think I will have an empty next time, and I will talk about that product when I get to it. But for the most part, for the products that I'm working on, I do have some pretty good progress. So, first up is the Blast in the Project Panning product. I picked Mars, and for that I picked the Urban Decay Eyeliner in Alkaline. This is how much I have left. I will insert a photo of that here. I do think it will take a couple more updates, but I do believe that I will finish this by the end. There are some products in here that I don't necessarily think I'm going to finish by that point, because I just haven't really been working on them. Of course, you'd be amazed at what I can do in the last couple of months. So next is that I've actually worked on is Let's Give Her A, and it's a hero product. I chose the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. This is the white shade so that I can lighten foundations as I needed this. A hero product for me. Here are my progress marks right here. I did go from here to here, which I know is not a ton, but it is progress. I am now about halfway through it. I do think that I can finish this by the end. It kind of just depends on what foundation I work to use up next, because what I'm working on right now is the Physicians Formula Healthy Mix, which is a little too dark for me. That's why I've been able to use it, but as you can see, I'm having to store this upside down because I don't have a ton left. If everything falls to the bottom, I probably have about this much. So this will be done in the next month. That will not. So I might have to adjust what foundation I want to work on next just so that I can finish this. We'll see. Next is Lucy, You Have Some Panning to Do, and I chose Gilligan's Island, and for that I chose the Tree Hut Coconut Lime Post Shaving Mist. And here are my marks. This is something I'm not going to finish, but just the fact that I've gotten it mostly into a routine, I'm happy about, so I'll eventually use it up. Here are my marks. Not so steady progress, but a little bit of progress almost every month, so I'm basically happy with that. I'll finish this eventually, and that's really what's important. Next is musical pans. I chose Cabaret, and I chose a nail polish that I want to finish. I am wearing it today. This is the only nail polish I've worn this month, so my other two nail polishes, which admittedly only have usage goals, do not have any progress on them. But this one that I want to finish does have a little bit of a jump in progress. It is a mini, so I'm not, as long as I use it, I'm not that surprised. This is Essie's A-List. It's just, like I said, a little mini, so I hope I can get this finished up. I'm not very good at painting my nails. This is only the second time I've painted my nails this month, so I literally used this twice. But with that little bit of, it doesn't have a lot of product in it, so in theory, if I just keep painting my nails, I can use it up. There is another one in here from CoverGirl that I only want to use 15 times, but I think if I use it 15 times, it'll probably be done. So if I can actually get back on the ball of painting my nails, I could theoretically finish 2 nail polishes for this project. But I don't want to say that I'm going to, because I'm not very good at painting my nails. This is the truth. Next is My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. I chose Applejack because I had the ColourPop My Little Pony palette in the shade Applejack. I want to hit pan. I have used it a few more times. The dip has gotten a little bit bigger. But these are hard-packed eyeshadows. Everybody knows that about ColourPop. Let's see, I have used it 17 times in total so far. So, I mean, a decent amount, but not a ton. But I've mentioned this last time. I think my Pan That palette this year is a bunch of warm tone shades, so I have to actually like make a conscious decision to not use them that day and to use cool tone shadows for that to really go with them. So it doesn't get a lot of love every month, but the fact that I even used it twice, I'm happy about. All right, next is Significant Other or Pet chooses, and I chose a lip balm because one of my chihuahuas likes to eat lip balms. It is the Girlactic Jello Gloss Balm, and because if I roll it all the way up, it doesn't always want to go back down. I have been like shining a light through it and measuring from the bottom of the mechanism that pushes the product up. Here is my current progress. This is the product I think I will have done by next time, because this is the absolute bottom of the mechanism that pushes up product. But if you like take these apart, you'll know that there's actually like a chunk of plastic before you get to product. So I really don't have a lot left in it. So I don't think this will be a problem. That will likely be my next empty. Next is Snow White and the Seven Pans. I chose Dopey, a product that makes a product you feel silly for buying, or a silly product. This was just something that I figured could work for that. It is the ColourPop Glitterly Obsessed gel in Outside the Lines. So I'm going to put it on now because I forgot to earlier, but I've only used it twice. With this, I will have used it twice and 5 times overall since I started working on it. And the problem with this is, unlike my Heavy Metal Glitter eyeliner, which is what I was using before this only has a couple of applications that I can use it for, and I cannot use it on my lash line, which is how I got to 20 uses on my Urban Decay one. And I actually made that mistake recently because I kind of got a little too comfortable with it, because it's like I've played with this and I can use it like this close to my eye and draw, you know, designs around my eye. You guys have seen me do that before. I have, as you can see, also used it like on my cheekbones, and I have used it once on my eyelid further up, and it was okay. So I went too close to my lash line with it one day, and it got in my eye, and it was really painful. And I do not recommend you put that shit on your eye, even though when you look up looks that use this, everybody is putting it all over their freaking eye. Do not do that. This is a body glitter gel, technically, and it is not eye safe. And I can tell you from experience that when you get it in your eye, it really freaking hurts. So, learn from my mistakes if you have that product. It's a great product as a body glitter. Once it dries, it stays in place and you'll never get it off. Trust me. But as far as like an eye safe glitter gel, that is not it. And that is my PSA for the day. And finally, I have the Panty Club. I chose an Athlete, a product for fast pace or going to the gym. So like a setting spray, a facial spray. I chose the Burt's Bees Hydrating Facial Mist. I kind of forgot about this last month. And I had gotten on such a roll with being good about using it that I thought it was going to be empty by next update. But unless I go crazy on it this next month, and I don't necessarily want to promise that, it's going to take me a couple more months. I think I can get this done by the end if I just remember to use it. So here are my marks. I hope you can see that. Not a lot of progress in the past month. I think I really only used it like twice. So my goof there should have been more progress on this, but it just kind of slipped my mind. So for next month, I'm almost positive that this will be done because it's by my bedside. I literally use it every night. So there's no, I forgot to use it. And as far as everything else, I think the Urban Decay might be done, what's it called? Eyeliner might be done in 2 to 3 months. There is an eyeshadow in here that I did not use this month, but once I finish up the shade Dominate in my Pan That palette, it's a dark maroon. The dark green shade that I have will be going into its place as like either an outer corner or an all over the lid when I want a really dark look type of thing. And I will be able to hit pan on that fairly easily once it gets to that point. So I'm not too worried about that yet. I still have 5 months left as long as I finish that damn eyeshadow, which I'm on track to finish it, no problem. I'm not worried about it. It's just I need to finish up a shade to push a shade from this project into it. Like I said, the ColourPop shade, I have never tried to hit pan on these before. I've seen other people struggle with it. So I don't know when I'm going to hit pan on this or if I'm going to hit pan on it. I just need to honestly wear makeup more so that I can use this more and actually like get use out of it. Past that though, like I said, the Tree Hut shaving mist is not going to be done by the end of this project. I just don't use it enough. And I don't use enough of it when I use it. It's not a product that you need to use a crap ton of every time you use it. I do use it every time I shave, but right now it's definitely winter. I'm not shaving that often, let's be honest. we all know how that works. Once it's winter and your legs are covered up all the time, that's the first thing that goes to the wayside, usually, is shaving. And I think I can finish at least this nail polish up by the end of the project, maybe the CoverGirl one too. It would be hilarious if I finished it up before 15 uses, where it's like, I was trying for 15 uses and I finished it in 10. Because I just don't know how many. It's a 3-coater, which is why I think it might honestly not last to 15 uses. But I have to use it to find that out. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you later. Bye.